EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the Ravens.
In his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His side unable to make it 2-0 to start the year, dropping their game last week. Facing off against him, head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer with you, as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. 2 touchdowns, though. That's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to Hampton. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. This one finds the fullback. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Nix from the gun. That will be caught by Troy Franklin. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's a gain of 5.
Now Nix on 3rd down. He's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 6. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
We've set it down from 37. First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Purdy on the play action. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Well, John Harbaugh's challenged plenty of calls in his career, and he's got the red flag out once again. And we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. First toe to the game for James Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. The shot to the end zone isn't... Well, Dan Campbell never shy when he disagrees with a call, and he's thrown the red flag here. Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession, but did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
So a good challenge from Dan Campbell as the calls change. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Jalen Johnson with the stop. 2nd down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Nix holds on to it. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 49-yard line.
Nick Snap to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
A 2-yard loss on the play.
Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield, he's got it, so that stops. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
We're not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Nix looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. 1st down, Purdy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, so at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Caught by his fullback behind the line. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
On 3rd down, Purdy. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Ravens make the recovery. Buttoned up pretty well after that fumble. They are still going to take over in the red zone.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Ryland now for the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Calvin Austin on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nick's off the play action. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off the turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Purdy looking to throw. Complete left side to Thomas. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Now throw, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's fourth down. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12. Third and long for him here. It's caught. Bannon has it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Into traffic, complete! And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Hampton now up the middle. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Next, trying to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Baltimore first down.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. It'll be second and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. He's going for it himself. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Baltimore.
Now the Lions calling the timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after after giving up the first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. In the red zone on first. Complete here to Hampton. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 3-yard line.
Hampton. Here's a look for Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
Ravens 24, Lions 7.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here comes Austin. This makes it up to the 25. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
This one up to about the 27-yard line. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
Second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
They've got a man in motion. They'll air it out on third. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And those are the hurry-up offense here.
And the Lions first down.
First down throw by Purdy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended for Bryant.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
It leads to second.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
Purdy's pass.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
Third and short. Here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Ravens and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Nix with it on first. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Nix again on second and 10. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Greg Woodson there defensively.
Hampton gets the handoff. Makes his way through a tackle. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's Jordan Stout coming on again to punt. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Lions take over first and 10. At their own
Purdy throwing here on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 3.
Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Austin. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. The play fake. Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far. It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The Lions readying for the punt. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Escapes the defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Draw play here. Hampton dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Again, it's Hampton. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
On third down, here's Nix. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First down, Purdy to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's trying to push the field. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Baltimore running its offense out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good. for a Baltimore first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Down by James Pierce. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Here he goes, third and long. Sends this to the end zone. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game.
31.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
On the return, here comes Austin. Shoots away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Lions get ready to return to the field. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. They'll run it with Cook. They'll couple together a yard there. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another one for Cook. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. On third down, Purdy. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Purdy looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now, Purdy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
He was covered by Caden Ellis.
To the air again, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
On the play. And the Lions first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Drops it off to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So first and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Line up the design keeper. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 29-yard line.
Now run by Cook. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
For the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that lowers the lead to 21.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Ravens and Omari Hampton out there on offense once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect. Looking for Harold Fanning Jr. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Formation for the Ravens.
He's got it at the 24. Breaks the tackle. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Lions offense returning to the field. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
Purdy to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
They just get the play off. He'll step up, and there he goes. And that's going to be good for a 1st down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid a hit. All right, so we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Purdy to throw. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Now Purdy. Looking to his fullback now. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
On the gun is Purdy. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but least so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. From the pocket, looking for a target. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
This is Cook. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
Cook again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Touchdown to bust for him here as they set up for third and goal.
It's now third and
Looking to throw, Purdy. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out.
And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. They'll go left side with Hampton. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to Hampton. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Air it out on third. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings us 2nd and 10.
Hampton trying the left side. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Brian Brucey on the stop. A loss of 1. Brings up third down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40.
39-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one, okay? His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Returning it from the 4. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down throw by Purdy. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. He goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 20.
Purdy throwing here. Quick pass brought in. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. Offense to the line fast. Couldn't try this one up the gut. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 6. That's good. For a Lions. First down.
Again, it's Cook. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play.
Purdy looking to throw. Got a man. It's Knox. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Lions.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
Now it's Purdy.
And 12.
That's Knox. He's got it. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
To Dawson Knox. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. All set to go now from the 35. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to pass it here.
30-yard line.
Throw right side, caught by Fanning. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 8. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Well, it's all about one word right now, partner. Momentum. Getting this win gives you a ton of it, and that should really play to their advantage as they prep for their next opponent.
Can I give you another one, too? How about confidence? Not only is momentum on their side, but they're going to be real confident after how they executed to get the win in this one. They keep that mindset through to the next time out. They're going to be very tough to beat.